Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Rob at Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. Welcome to my channel, Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. Did some digging around today through a couple 5,000 card boxes to find some more Gypsy Queen stuff, which I did find. And that's what we're going to show today. Please like, subscribe, send people my way who would like this stuff. Shout out to Diver Dave, TCB, and Vicarious the Pot. Me and Vicarious the Pot were talking about old Gypsy Queen and Alan Ginter, and he was like, yeah, he wished they wouldn't do oddball stuff like getting up a thin baller or something like that. And I explained that Gypsy Queen never really did that stuff. And Alan Ginter, that's what the original Alan Ginter was, and that's what I've been talking about on my channel for this last year, is that people don't get Alan Ginter, need to go back to the original Alan Ginter, and then it's only 10 baseball players and like 40 other people. And then every set they did after that was oddball people. And so we we went back and forth on that a little bit, and I just explained that. I don't know if he just wanted to erase the comments because they kind of disappeared. But that's okay. I was just trying to explain um, what Allen and Ginter's really is. It's not a baseball card set per se. And yeah, if anyone wants to like, subscribe, leave messages and all that, please do. Alright, so we're going to do these green retail exclusives to start with and see how far along we get. So these are 2022 Gypsy Queens, the last set that we know of for now. Alright. Aaron Judge, who's on fire right now. Youngest to 300 home runs. Major League Baseball, so there we go, Aaron Judge. Michael Brantley. So I would have done a video a couple hours ago, but I was going through these boxes looking for this kind of stuff, and I found a bunch of stuff, and I still got some more boxes to go through, so there's going to be more of this stuff to come. But I found a decent amount of stuff. We'll see how far along we get, because I got, different insert sets as well, and some short prints or hits, let's say. Jake Berger. Alright. Mike Yastrzemski. There you go, Giants fans. Please set your settings to 1.25, 1.5. If you want me to sound a little more normal. Voice is a little slow. Yajuri. Yajuri. Alright, on these, if they're not rookies, I'm just going to show you the front. Shane Bieber. I already checked the backs. There are no Bazooka backs on these ones. Rafael Devers. We'll show you Rafael Devers because we always get Rafael Devers. And maybe I'll show the backs. We'll see. Campusano. So these ones you can only get in like blasters, I believe. Max Muncy. There you go, Dodgers fans. Whit Merrifield. We'll do that just so you can see what the back looks. Gonzalez with an S. Marco. There you go, Shaka's Closet. That's who he super collects, is Jan Moncada. So let's give old Shaka a chance to look at Jan's card there. I don't know if old Shaka has the simple green border retail exclusive. Corbin Burns. Willie Adames. There we go, rookie. Mueller. Kyle Mueller. Here in Old Style Classics baseball cards, I like to show you the back of the rookies. because that might be the only card they ever end up on in their whole life. So I like to give them a moment in the limelight. There we go, nice one, Yordan Alvarez. Beautiful cards, these green ones. I like them. Wish Cubbies would pick up old Yordan. They won today. They beat the Toronto Blue Jays. Of course, I missed it, but it was on Apple TV. I didn't get to see it. Pete Alonzo there. So Pete. All right. Another Gonzalez, but this one with a Z. Rookie card for your White Sox there, Shaka. Romy Gonzalez. Alec Bohm. There you go, Phillies guys. A lot of Philly fans out there. Mook. Mr. Mookie Betts, people. There you go. Mookie Betts. Former MVP, Paul Goldschmidt. Was that Brian Reynolds? Yep, for you Pirates fans. And Jimenez. Now, I told my wife I'd help her tomorrow. She's got to go into her office to finish up a few things, but I forgot we got that card show tomorrow. So, see how long I can either go after I go to the show or before. We'll see what she says. Alright, so there we go. Those are the retail exclusives from this last set. 2022 Gypsy Queen. Now we're going to go on to the last year's 2021, which is a lot of the stuff that we've been buying because I just bought that hobby box this last week, but I had a bunch more. Look at that, people. Juan Soto. So that's pretty nice. I'll show you the other card just to compare the two different seasons. Alright. Look at that, people. Juan Soto. Dude's on fire. Alright. Espinal, rookie card. Those are nice ones too. I like these ones as well. Santiago. Alright. Romero, Phillies. JoJo. Looks like Sonny Gray. Stroman, Marcus Stroman, I should say. Former Cub. Victor Robles. Jay Upton. Justin. Kihn. Here goes the air conditioner, so is that Willie Castro for the Tigers? Sandy Alcantara, Marlins. Frazier. Hold on a sec. Alright, folks. Jay Walsh. Singer, pitcher. Royals, Brady Singer, rookie card. And Crochet, rookie card. Crochet, Garrett. Okay, so that's it for the new, or the more recent retail exclusives. I'm going to hop over to these. So I came across these 2022 die cuts that they did this 2022. And I got a die cut, Nick Madrigal, See the Future, crystal ball there. But the crazy thing is, I came across a few of these, and every single one of them was Nick Madrigal. I don't know how that happened. What's the odds, people? I don't know what the odds of even pulling one of these are from the packs, and to randomly get the same guy 3 times. That's kind of crazy, but at least it's one of my cubbies. But still, that's kind of weird. Yep. So that's weird. It's like, did they do a Nick Madrigal only die cut set this year? That's funny. Anyhow, so die cuts are cool, but I don't like them at the same time because they're really hard to store, and they feel like they're like when you put them in like a binder or something like that, that they're going to get damaged. Alright, what am I going to do next? Okay, folks, I'll get to that last. Now I got a bunch of insert cards, so let's see what we can get through. Now these are going to be over multiple years. So we're going to start with Dealing Aces, insert set Chris Sale. And that is from the 2013 set with those yellow backs. So the beautiful insert set. Dealing Aces, so obviously a pitcher set. Roy Halladay. So maybe if you lay on your side, you can read that. Yu Darvish, look at that, when he was still with the Rangers, folks. So that's cool. Cliff Lee, I believe, Phillies, there you go. Yep. A lot of Phillies fans, will give you guys a chance to see that. And the code, if it'll come in. There you go. CC Sabathia, that's nice. CC. Yes, yes. Alright, then there you go. There's a blast from Plast over here in the Bay Area. Madison Bumgarner. Got a couple bobbleheads when he was, well, a couple bobbleheads from the San Jose Giants. I don't know if he was rehabbing or something, or they just were doing it because he was a former player. Hernandez. Felix Hernandez there. Pedro. Who's your daddy? Pedro Martinez. Got some 101s of him. Cole. So that looks like to be Garrett Cole. David Price. Another name from the past who's big deal. CC again. So yes, yes, another CC Sabathia. And this is from the 2014 set. Randy Johnson. The great Randy Johnson. Mariners there. Tehran. Julio. Alright, then we got a couple more of these Taros of the Diamond. Juan's Pete Alonzo. Beautiful. I love that color. Juan Soto. So a few of these might be ones we already looked at. Juan Soto. Garrett Cole again. Nice. You guys like Gypsy Queen? Anyone else into Gypsy Queen or any of this kind of stuff? Miggy. So these are the look at the baseball is separated, so old school. Not one word, two word. Gypsy Queen trading card. Just an insert set from 2014. These are like the negatives. Image negatives. Alright, so I have another Miggy. We got a Wade Boggs. Clayton Kershaw. And I can always kind of circle back to this stuff, folks. Mike Trout. And I believe this is a different year. 2014. Oh, here we go. Coming up after this. There, Max Scherzer. Just wanted to show you all the stuff I found and kind of get through it because you see last weekend I did so many videos. This weekend I don't want to do as many videos, so I just want to kind of go through these. Otherwise I'd have to do them like, I'll look at these two insert sets and then look at those two insert sets and so on and so forth. These are 2015 negatives, I believe. That's what I'm going to call them. It says QT. Oh, throwbacks. These ones do have a name. These are throwbacks. The previous ones were Ins 174. So maybe that's an old thing that they did with Gypsy Queen Goodwin back in the day. There we go, Tehran again. That Atlanta jersey's kind of a little different. Okay, so there we go, a couple more insert sets out of the way, so let's keep moving along, folks. Now this is a more popular one. I mean, you get more of these, the glove stories. So J. Hamilton, Rangers. So these are like the action ones here. It looks like he's at the Angel Stadium in the background there. Josh Hamilton. This one is 2012. So Wise. White Sox. Dwayne Wise, don't remember him. I don't know who this guy is. Something Jitter. Cool image. Joking around, folks, Derek Jeter. So that is the 2013. Whenever you see the yellow, 2013. Jay Worth. Washington Nationals. Jason Worth. John Jay, Cardinals. Got two of those. Alright, Yasiel Puig, people. 2014, Yasiel Puig. Anthony Rizzo, look at that, on the Cubs. So, I wonder if Anthony had any idea in 2 years he'd be a World Series champion with the Cubbies after 108 years. Because they stunk before then. Look at that. Look at that. It's just epic. That is a cool card. he's not even in there. Flip, flop, hooray. Or flip, flip, hooray. Crawford. Carl Crawford. He doesn't even make it in. His lower half makes it in the big card. That's funny. Alright. Iglesias. Jose. Not familiar with Jose. Josh Donaldson, I'm familiar with, on the news a lot around here back in the day. Josh Donaldson. Glove Stories, Souza Jr. So, look like Stevens making a diving catch on card number 1 there. And these are from 2015. Eaton. It's just eating Adam up to not get that ball. But he got it. There you go. Mike Trout climbing the wall. Oh, Angel Stadium. Mr. Mike Trout. Burns. Oakland. Billy Burns. Oh man, people, sad day yesterday. George Springer. There you go. For you Springer fans. Hold on. When I got to work yesterday, now, I talked to this guy for about 5 seconds one time. Greg Kihn, the rock star from the late 70s and 80s, and he's the one that sings Jeopardy. Our love's in jeopardy, baby. He died yesterday, and he made it here in the Bay Area, and then I guess stayed around here, and then he became a DJ on K-Fox, which was one of the classic rock stations here. Sliding Stars 2012, so 2nd year, and that is Dustin Pedroia, Morgan. And so after his career, I mean, he would still do charities and concerts and stuff. And then he worked at the radio station before I moved here. And then like a year after I moved here, I went to like one of his concerts at the Shoreline. But I didn't make it in to see his band play. And then like a month later, the radio station fired him Niger Morgan. And then fast forward like 5 years or 6 years, I got to go see him at the Santa Clara County Fairgrounds, Matt Kemp, sliding star. And so I went in there and saw him, and I was going to leave after I saw Jeopardy, or like the breakup song, because I had tickets to go see Morris Day at the Mountain Winery that I'd won tickets to. So going to see Greg Kihn, it was like Dollar Day at the fairgrounds. So I went, and then while they were doing like a drum solo or something, he was standing behind the stage, which is just kind of out in a little like park kind of grass area. They just had a little stage set up there, and there was a couple hundred people. And so I was like trying to leave, but I wanted to get his autograph. Hey, look at that, D. Gordon, former Albuquerque Isotope. And I was like, hey, Greg, would you mind signing my thing? I gotta go. And he's like, oh, I gotta go back on stage now, but if you stick around till afterwards, I'll sign stuff. And I was like, all right, thanks. And then I had to go because I had to go to that other concert. So he went back on, did Jeopardy, I believe, and I watched that, and then I bounced, and I made it to the other concert, and I believe I caught the last part of Zap, and then Morris Day in the night, or whatever, and that was super cool. So I got to see 2 concerts in one night, and it, other than the cost of gas, it cost me $1. Lube Rock, beautiful, sliding stars. You know what those yellow ones are. So I did get to talk to him for a minute, but I didn't get to meet him other than, hey, how are you? And he's like, oh, thanks. I can sign it for you afterwards, but I had to go. And they both were really fun. Andrew McCutcheon, folks, that was McCutcheon back there. Jones, Adam Jones, and not the guitarist from the great Tool, band Tool. Alright, Joe Morgan, it looks like there. And so that was my story about him. So that was cool, I got to see him. And of course they were tributing him on all the local stuff and TV stations here yesterday. But then when I got home, I find out that another guy died that I really liked, because I'm a huge Led Zeppelin fan, people. And you know, back in the mid 80s, you know, I was into Robert Plant and stuff like that. I grew up seeing him and the Honey Drippers on TV. Alright, now we're moving to debut All-Stars, Clayton Kershaw. So this is like their first All-Star card. And this is, looks like 2014. But Led Zeppelin was already gone, you know, for 5-6 years by then. Around 80s, yeah, let's say 86, 87 was when I really started to get a little more into him. Felix Hernandez. Look at that, Manny Machado, folks. Orioles. That's cool. So, you know, I was into Robert Plant and all that, and buying up tapes of Led Zeppelin and stuff like that, kind of like Columbia House kind of thing. And so at the time, I was into any of the bands that were kind of like Led Zeppelin, or like the Led Zeppelin inspired bands, or ones that were trying to be like them, like Tesla, Whitesnake, that kind of stuff. But one of the ones I really liked was Great White, and their former singer Jack Russell died yesterday as well, and both of them some kind of dementia. And Jack Russell was diagnosed like 4 weeks ago, told his fans he had to stop touring, cancel whatever tour he was doing, Air Cosmer, and within 4 weeks he was dead. And he was, Great White and Tesla was like the second or third rock concert I ever went to. I want to say in '88. right when Once Bitten, Twice Shy came out. Jackie Robinson, folks, look at that. And it was just epic. It's the one that had that big old Mr. Bone curtain in the background. And it kind of glowed because of like black light or something like that. And I got one of those t-shirts which got ruined years later. But just, they were awesome in concert. Then I got to see him with Jack Russell's Great White literally like 3 weeks or a month before that fire happened. Was it in Rhode Island or whatever, where the 100 people died? Jackie again. Alright. Wilmer Flores, I think? Yep. And or I think one or two of his band members died in that concert. And then him and the rest of the guys from Great White reunited for one of their like 40th anniversary or something like that tour. And I got to see the original band once again up at the Buffalo Thunder, I think, just outside of Santa Fe, between there and Espanola Casino. And they did Led Zeppelin's Achilles' Last Stand, which is one of my top 3 Led Zeppelin songs. Favorite, Brandon Beachy, These Are the Future Stars, 2012. Holland. And so I did get to see them reunited once. So 2 times with your like original band and 1 with his own version of them, Jennings. I got 2 of the Jennings cards. So Desmond Jennings. And so yeah, he died yesterday, and that's super sad. I loved Great White. You know, Save All Your Love for Me, House of Broken Love, Rock Me, all those. Catfish Hunter, rest in peace as well. And these are the no-hitters. Bailey, Homer Bailey, Cincinnati. So, sad day for rock and roll yesterday. Then, of course, that cute old lady from The Notebook, which is a good movie, and my wife really liked it. The old lady who played the lady with dementia and Alzheimer's in that movie, she died like 93 yesterday of Alzheimer's. So coincidentally, she ended up dying of the disease she played in that movie, which was really, I mean, she acted in a lot of stuff. Sandy Koufax, people, no-hitters, so you can read about that. Of course, that was the last time the Cubs had got no-hit, and they went for like 30-some years without being no-hit until like a couple years ago. But I believe that was a perfect game too Sandy did against us. Okay, so now walk-off winners. Izukawa, Travis Izukawa, and Neil Walker for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Anyone remember him doing that? So, yeah. Alright, people, moving along. Collisions, these ones are kind of cool. Rosario, I believe Willing, Rosario. Collision at the plate, which they don't allow anymore. Yadier Molina, so there's an earlier card of Yadi. Be in the Hall of Fame soon enough, most likely. These ones are cool. The Power Alley, I do have an Andre Dawson. Maybe a Power Alley, but I'm just kind of get through these ones. I recently came up on them. Look at how many cards I got, people. And I still got, yeah, I'm trying to get through it, people. Vladdy Daddy, Hall of Famer. There you go, the great Hank Aaron, folks, 755. You know what that number means. Legit 755. As opposed to some other people, not so legit. There we go, we saw his grandson earlier. Now we get to see Carl Yastrzemski. 452. So I believe Andre is in that set because he's up there along with those numbers. Alright, now the moonshots. These are getting a little rarer now, folks. Albert Bell. Dude could blast them. I seen him blast one the one time I went to Comiskey, the new Comiskey in Chicago, I believe in '97. Ralph Kihn, that one's got a little chipping on the corner there. It's still a cool card. I may have a Dawson on these. Hallmark Heroes, people. Joe DiMaggio is not represented in the hobby, especially the modern cards. So I don't know where the fall off came with Joe DiMaggio. He seemed such a big deal when I was a kid, as far as people like, you know, Joe DiMaggio was a great card to get, and now it's like he's kind of slowly kind of faded into a little more obscurity. Not like Ralph Kiner or something like that, but there you go, Mickey Mantle, folks. You know, he hasn't kept up with like the Mickey Mantles and the, you know, Ted Williams and all the guys. Kind of like, you know, Stan Musial's struggled to be as popular as he should be, but he's gaining ground, I would say, over the years. But Joe DiMaggio seems to have diminished for whatever reason. Now, one of my favorites all time, Ty Cobb, probably my second favorite baseball player after Andre Dawson. Love Ty Cobb as a baseball player, perhaps the best. Although it's really hard to argue against Babe Ruth because he had good batting averages as well as power. I don't think either of them are particularly known for defense, but love Ty Cobb. Alright, here we go, folks, and now the last of these inserts before, well, these particular ones span wall climbers. Denard span, so I don't know if I already showed wall climbers and it's just out of place. Alright, folks, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for this. I'm going to try to get all these out of the way, so it'll be like 35 minutes. Hopefully. Alright, so we are going to do the captain cards. These are considered minis after they did away with the tobacco minis, which I don't like. And these were from 2021, Joey Gallo, Aaron Judge, of course he's on fire. I do have more of these somewhere, folks. Max Kepler, Bryce Harper, so they're the same length as a regular card, just like 70% is wide. Oh, Kepler again. Nolan Arenado, nice. Wonder if he regrets going to the Cardinals. Guerrero Jr. Yeah, does anyone understand what happened? Why is Joe DiMaggio not as popular as he should be? Xander Bogaerts, people. Nice. Boston. Alright, now we're going to move up to the future tellers from, I think that's 2021, Dansby Swanson. So now with the Cubbies, so you could probably see that date a little better. 2021 maybe, I don't know. Alright, where's my magnifying glass, folks? It's driving me nuts. I want to see what this says. Oh no, that's way back 2017. So this fortune teller, and then is that Jose Altuve there? Jose Altuve. All right, now these are ones I really dig. These are cool. I mean, I still would rather have tobacco minis, but these ones that came out 2022 kind of went out with a bang on this little insert set. And these are the GQ gems based on the person's zodiac sign, but they're like foil. They're super shiny and they're kind of, refractor. So Josh Donaldson as a twin there. And then it shows you little zodiac sign and what they land on. So then it'll tell you about that. He's Sagittarius with the topaz. Pete Alonzo again. It's just super cool cards, people. Those are neat. I really like these. I also have a nice Wander Franco one of these somewhere. Alright. Sagittarius and Juan Soto. So look at that, people. Another Juan Soto. Really nice short print. Juan Soto. Beautiful. Alright. Two more things to show you, folks. Two more things. We are going to get to some more of the paper frames. Now, these aren't numbered ones by any means, but they're still pretty cool. Miguel Cabrera, and these are 2014, so these are pretty old. 2014 Miggy #1 card. So that paper frame there over that. Giannis Cespedes, this was a good pull back then. He was such a good player. Unfortunately, injuries got the best of him. Cho. Sen-Chu Cho. Hanley Ramirez. Nice. Larry Dolby, people. Hall of Famer. Just love that little foil shine on the Gypsy Queen there is really nice. So Larry Dolby and the great Whitey Ford. Got a relic of him I'm going to be showing you guys here pretty soon. Hopefully this week we'll get around to that stuff, which would be the Goodwin Champions. So I was kind of organizing some of those or pulling out some of the short prints and stuff from that. So there's some more frames that we showed you before, and now this card is a big one. So you say, well, what's so big about this? What is that, Dylan Bundy? Married with Children cousin Bundy card, and that's a relatively new card as well. You say to yourself, so what's special about this card from 2021 is, boom, people, look at that. That is a Bazooka back. I think I may, out of all these years of getting Gypsy Queen, I may have one other Bazooka back that I've ever pulled. So that is a super short print. Obviously they're not as rare as like the Bazooka backs from Allen and Ginter. They don't carry as much value because the Bazooka backs, Allen and Ginter, are the minis, but these are pretty rare. And I think out of all these years, like you can see it, like those insert cards, I mean, that gives you an idea on all these videos how many I've picked up over the years. So that's pretty rare. So still super cool. Penny Bazooka, that's just beautiful. So there it is, folks. That's the stuff I wanted to show you this time around, and I know it was a little longer video, but alright, thanks for watching Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. Thanks.